What if I told you that one of tennis's fastest rising superstars, a man who just cracked the ATP top 5 and lifted his first Masters 1000 trophy, is still being called unfinished, tactically vulnerable, and too raw under pressure? Because that's exactly what former British number 1 and Chris Evert's ex-husband John Lloyd just said about Ben Shelton, and his honesty has stunned the tennis world. Welcome back to Net Rush Report, your home for the biggest tennis stories, the sharpest insights, and the drama you won't hear anywhere else. Let's jump in. Ben Shelton's 2025 season was electric. Stunning serves, highlight reel winners, fearless energy, and a breakthrough Masters title that finally announced him as a true top 5 threat. But according to John Lloyd, despite the hype, Shelton is not a finished product, not even close. Appearing on the Inside in Tennis podcast, Lloyd praised Shelton's athleticism and explosive ability, but he didn't hold back on what he sees as the American's biggest weakness: shot selection under pressure. Lloyd argued that Shelton's decision-making in tight moments still betrays his inexperience. Whether it's overhitting when he doesn't need to, going for low-percentage shots at the wrong time, or failing to build points smarter, Lloyd believes Shelton's tactical discipline is what separates him from the two giants ruling men's tennis right now, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner. While Shelton has risen fast, Alcaraz and Sinner, both his age peers, have dominated the ATP Tour for nearly 2 full seasons. They've captured the biggest titles, built consistency, and mastered the mental side of the game. Lloyd says Shelton is a top player, no question, but there's still a gap Shelton must close if he wants to break the Alcaraz-Sinner duopoly in 2026. And speaking of 2026, Shelton is heading right back to a familiar battleground. Ben Shelton's 2026 season starts. Shelton will kick off his new season at the ASB Classic in Auckland, running January 12, 17. This will be his 4th consecutive appearance, a place filled with mixed memories. 2023, first tournament outside the US, second-round exit. Then an Australian Open quarterfinal. 2024, semifinals in Auckland, but a disappointing third-round exit in Melbourne. 2025, first-round exit in Auckland, but a huge semifinal run at the Australian Open. The pattern is obvious. Shelton thrives at either Auckland or Melbourne, rarely both. And that's exactly what he wants to fix in 2026 with a new season, higher expectations, and critics pointing at his pressure time weaknesses. Ben Shelton will arrive in Auckland with something to prove: consistency, composure, and a hunger to show he belongs on the same tier as Alcaraz and Sinner. If Shelton can fix the tactical issues John Lloyd exposed, 2026 could be the season he becomes more than just a highlight machine. It could be the year he becomes a true Grand Slam threat. This is Net Rush Report. Stay locked in for the stories that matter in tennis.